Good morning. I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. Now for the news in details. Jamaica has moved up 9 places in the Global Innovation Index GII 2020 ranking to hold the 72nd position across the upper middle income countries as it relates to innovative capabilities. The report, which is now in its 13th edition, noted that Jamaica's ranking had moved from 81st to 72nd in 2020, ranking 7th among the 18th economies in Latin America and the Caribbean, and performing above average in 3 out of the 7 GII pillars: institution, business sophistication, and creative output. Switzerland is ranked as the world's most innovative economy, followed by Sweden, the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Netherlands, according to the GII 2020. The Global Innovation Index is co-published by Cornell University, European Institute of Business Administration, INSEAD, and the World Intellectual Property Organization. It provides detailed metrics about the innovation performance of 131 countries and economies around the world. Its 80 indicators explore a broad vision of innovation, including political environment, education, infrastructure, and business sophistication. Starting next year, the Barbados-based Caribbean Examination Council (CXC) says the body will be conducting 100% moderation of all school-based assessment (SBAs) based on an independent review of the administration of the July-August 2020 Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate (CSEC) and Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examinations. This was revealed on Sunday during a news conference by CXC Registrar Dr. Wayne Wesley. The final report is expected to be made public on Tuesday, following a meeting between CXC and the Caribbean Ministers of Education on Monday. According to the chairman of CXC's board, Professor Sir Hilary Bickles, the review will be conducted at US $15 each, half the cost, and if students are found to deserve a higher grade, they will get a full refund. The CXC registrar said up to Sunday there have been 2,353 requests for reviews of CAPE results and 2,550 requests for CSEC results. Already, he said, the number of reviews for ungraded in all territories amounted to less than 1% of the number of people affected. Professor Beckles said CXC is expected to put in place a system for students to deal directly with the regional examining body, not necessarily with local registrars and the Ministry of Education. The Caribbean Training and Education Center for Health (CTEC) has officially launched independent operations in Kingston, expanding over 17 years of healthcare programming within Jamaica and the region. CTEC holds expertise in implementing innovative HIV prevention, cure, and treatment programs, and has now broadened its scope to combat COVID-19 among key populations and support the fight against chronic non-communicable disease (NCDs). CTEC previously operated as the Caribbean office for the International Training and Education Center for Health (ITEC), a center in the University of Washington's Department of Global Health to support the development of a skilled health workforce and well-organized national health services. In sports, reports have surfaced that the Carifta Games, the region's most prestigious junior track and field championships, will resume next year. If it goes ahead, the meet is to be hosted by Bermuda. Journalists were told on Saturday during a virtual meeting organized by the North American, Central America, and the Caribbean Track and Field Association. The Carifta Games, which is traditionally held over the Easter weekend, was one of the major casualties of the 2020 sports calendar after concerns about the COVID-19 pandemic forced the organizers to pull the plug. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the living. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. And Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 8:30 a.m. on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. Do have a good morning.